Free road salt for city residents went fast during the weekend snowstorm.
And tonight, city officials blame commercial trucks for dipping into the large piles. 5 on your side's Laura Barczewski talked with disappointed St. Louisans, and she joins us live from the Weather Impact Storm Tracker.
Mike and Kelly, it really was such a bummer for those St. Louis residents who really needed the salt, because look at how the streets look right now. This is how they look out in front of people's homes. And they put 1.5 tons across all of those 5 places in the city. It would have been a perfect day to use it with the sun out and higher temperatures, making it more effective.
Friday morning ahead of the snowstorm, the city of St. Louis posted on Facebook they had 1.5 tons of salt at 5 different firehouses across the city for residents. All you had to do was bring a bucket.
This was a good faith effort on the part of the city to provide salt really across our communities. We had 5 different locations where you could come pick it up. It went fast, so we refilled it Saturday. That was available Friday. Went within a few hours. When we reloaded it on Saturday morning, it was gone in 30 minutes.
Enrique Von Rohr says he was able to get some of the very last of the salt at the firehouse on Manchester.
There was like a little tiny pile of it. So yeah, there was not a lot. I think like on the online, they said there was like a half-ton pile or something. So I was, I was driving on Manchester and I sort of expected to see like a pile of salt. And there, I didn't see anything. And so I had to drive back and forth a couple times and finally spotted like the little pile of salt next to the fire department there.
Susan Troiani and several other commenters on Facebook weren't so lucky. Susan tells me she went to 3 different locations and couldn't get any. The city's chief operating officer, Ben Johnson, says unfortunately that wasn't just because residents in need were quick to take advantage.
In many cases, it was the residents who maybe wouldn't have had access otherwise who were able to access it. We're really grateful for that. But we also had some instances of, a commercial truck pulling up and filling up with salt, which is obviously not the intent. So we're going to make some tweaks to that. It was a pilot program. So not in this snowstorm will you see more salt coming out, but before future events.
Residents hearing that say it's incredibly frustrating because city resources are important.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. I mean, that shouldn't happen.
If you're having trouble on your street, you can submit a Citizen Service Bureau report, get the report number, and give that to your alderperson, who can then get in contact with the Streets Department to better escalate the needs on your street. Reporting live from the Storm Tracker, Laura Barczewski, 5 on your side.